His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa received a cable of thanks and gratitude from the Minister of Information, Dr. Ramzan bin Abdullah Al-Naimi, on the occasion of His Majesty's ratification of the Press and Electronic Media Law. Dr. Al-Naimi said that the ratification of the law reflects His Majesty the King's vision to support freedom of opinion and expression within the principles and frameworks established by the National Action Charter and the Constitution of Bahrain. He noted that the law enhances the national role of the media and journalism as an active partner in building and advancing society, continuing the modern development process launched by His Majesty with a firm belief in the power of responsible expression to support sustainable development, safeguard national achievements, and enhance the kingdom's progress in various domains. The Information Minister added that His Majesty the King's ratification and issuance of the law, following the approval both of the Shura and Representatives Council, demonstrates the constructive cooperation and ongoing coordination between the executive and legislative authorities under His Majesty's leadership. He emphasized that the directives of His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa had a significant impact on achieving consensus between the two authorities to achieve this legislative milestone. He added that the law embodying His Majesty the King's vision marks a key step in the development of media legislation, protecting the rights of journalists and media professionals, and enabling the national media to fulfill its role in promoting awareness, knowledge, and the human and cultural values that distinguish Bahrain under His Majesty's leadership. His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa received a cable of thanks and gratitude from the Minister of Information, Dr. Ramzan bin Abdullah Al-Naimi, on the occasion of His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa's ratification of the Press and Electronic Media Law. In the cable, the Minister expressed gratitude for His Royal Highness's generous support, guidance, which contributed to the approval of the Press and Electronic Media Law, which was ratified by His Majesty the King following the approval of the Shura and Representatives Councils, marking a milestone in the development and modernization of legislation and media in Bahrain. He emphasized that the guidance and continuous follow-up of His Royal Highness embodied the cooperation and integration between the executive and legislative authorities, which resulted in this important national achievement that supports the progress of Bahraini media and enables it to raise awareness, support development, and highlight the comprehensive development of the kingdom in various fields. The Minister valued His Royal Highness's support and patronage of the media, pledging to His Royal Highness to continue working to implement the vision of His Majesty to develop the national media, guaranteeing the rights and freedoms of its members and strengthening its role in serving the country and its citizens, in line with the progress and prosperity of the prosperous reign of His Majesty the King. The representative of His Majesty the King for Humanitarian Work and Youth Affairs, Chairman of the Supreme Council for Youth and Sports, His Highness Sheikh Nasser bin Hamad Al Khalifa, received the President of the Olympic Committee and Director of State General Administration of Sports of China, Zhao Zidan, upon his visit to attend the 3rd Asian Youth Games. His Highness welcomed Mr. Zidan, affirming keenness to strengthen cooperation with China in sports based on the distinguished relations between the two friendly countries. His Highness congratulated Mr. Zidan on China's top ranking in the overall standings at the 3rd Asian Youth Games, wishing them success. During the meeting, they discussed ways to enhance cooperation and coordination between the two countries in sports, to develop the sports system and raise the levels of sports performance at the administrative and technical levels. They also reviewed opportunities for exchanging experiences and successful practices between the Olympic committees and sports institutions in the two countries. For his part, Mr. Zidan praised the success of the Kingdom of Bahrain in organizing the 3rd Asian Youth Games, noting that His Highness played a prominent role in enhancing the Kingdom of Bahrain's position on the Asian and international sports scene. The first Deputy Chairman of the Supreme Council for Youth and Sports, Chairman of the General Sports Authority, and President of the Bahrain Olympic Committee, His Highness Sheikh Khalid bin Hamad Al Khalifa, yesterday attended the weightlifting competitions of the 3rd Asian Youth Games, hosted by Bahrain until October the 31st. Bahrain's national team player Adrian Karanje won second place and a silver medal in the 79-kilogram weightlifting event held at the Exhibition World Bahrain. His Highness also attended the Jiu-Jitsu events where national team athlete Pedro Pesci claimed third place and a bronze medal in the 85-kilogram category. His Highness also watched the esports and judo competitions, all held at the same venue. His Highness commended the achievements of Bahrain's athletes in weightlifting and jiu-jitsu, which raised the kingdom's medal count to 9, including 3 gold, 4 silver and 2 bronze medals. His Highness expressed hope that the national teams would add further successes in the remaining events. His Highness highlighted that the performance of Bahraini youth at the Asian Youth Games is a source of pride, reflecting their determination to represent the kingdom. His Highness noted that these results signal a promising future for young athletes and the emergence of new champions across sporting disciplines, wishing all national teams continued success. Bahrain set an example of efficiency and high readiness, reflecting the bright image of its youth and their constant readiness to participate in the 3rd Asian Youth Games. More details in this report.
In the exciting atmosphere of the 3rd Asian Youth Games, the young athletes of Bahrain made a remarkable showing on the competition fields, reflecting the spirit of generosity of these national talents who know no bounds when it comes to raising the flag of their country high. It is an important sporting event to motivate young Bahraini athletes by gaining experience and exposure at the continental level, reflecting the continuous development in various sports, as well as developing national talent and increasing awareness of sporting practices among younger age groups. Bahraini youth shone brightly at the Asian Games, demonstrating exceptional abilities and a high level of spirit that highlighted the civilized image of Bahrain. They were an honorable example, combining enthusiasm and responsibility, leaving their mark on every detail of the continental sporting event. Their participation was not limited to the organizational aspect, but extended to become a field school for gaining experience and exchanging skills, which enhances the capabilities of the new generation and establishes a new phase of volunteer awareness and teamwork. Through their solidarity, Bahraini youth proved that investing in their energies is an investment in the future of the kingdom, and that their patriotism was the light that illuminated the Asian Championship and left a lasting impression on all. Bahrain provided state-of-the-art sports facilities and a high-level organizational, technical, and media personnel, not to mention presenting the championship as a story of the youth who believe that serving their country is an honor that cannot be matched, an honor that begins with their efforts and determination.
Bahrain's Johan Lopez has captured a sensational golden double in his weightlifting competition held tonight in the 3rd Asian Youth Games, competing in the boys' 94-kilogram weight class. Lopez won his first gold medal in snatch with a best lift of 160 kilogram, which is a new Asian youth record. He then clinched his second gold medal with a successful lifting of 186 kilograms. And the Bahrain handball team secured the bronze medal at the 3rd Asian Youth Games. The victory came after a hard-fought match against China, where our champions emerged victorious, claiming 3rd place and the bronze medal. This brought Bahrain's medal tally to 12, including 5 gold, 4 silver, and 3 bronze medals. The Representatives Council Speaker Ahmed Al-Musallam attended the opening ceremony of the Aoun 2 Endowment Initiative in Galali, affiliated with the Aoun Charitable Group, in the presence of representatives from official, civil and charitable organizations. Al-Musallam expressed pride in the charitable group's impactful initiatives, emphasizing that launching endowment projects of this kind serves as national model embodying the values of solidarity, cooperation and giving, and reflects the Bahraini community's awareness of the importance of sustaining and organizing humanitarian work within an institutional framework. The third joint exercise of the International Security Alliance hosted by the Ministry of Interior concluded yesterday. The three-day field exercise aimed to strengthen cooperation, share knowledge and enhance expertise among the Alliance's security agencies. More details in this report.
As part of the efforts to strengthen cooperation and coordination between security agencies around the world, the third joint exercise of the International Security Alliance concluded after 3 days of participation by 9 member states. The exercise aimed to enhance the efficiency of participating forces in combating cross-border organized crime, develop joint security working methods, and highlight the importance of integrated preparation and benefiting from exercises that embody close cooperation and joint international action among coalition members to enhance community security. It also reflects the advanced security role of the alliance and its keenness to build strategic partnerships that support regional and international stability. The exercise included field applications and hypothetical scenarios simulating complex security operations with the participation of rapid intervention units, unmanned aircraft, and technical support from various countries. This exercise confirms the Kingdom of Bahrain's position as an important regional platform for hosting international security events and its prominent role in supporting joint efforts to combat crime and protect global security.
The Minister of Industry and Commerce, Abdullah Fakhro, took part in the 69th meeting of the GCC Committee for Trade Cooperation and the 55th meeting of the GCC Committee for Industrial Cooperation held in Kuwait. The discussions covered key topics including updates on the GCC Free Trade Agreement negotiations with global economic blocs, proposals to regulate cross-border trade in services within the GCC Common Market, and the initiative to support Gulf entrepreneurs and SMEs integration into regional and global markets. The meetings also reviewed efforts to develop a unified GCC framework for e-commerce and consumer protection and policies to support national industries, such as measures to counter harmful trade practices and promote advanced and sustainable manufacturing across the region. The committee discussed and approved several key items, including new Gulf technical regulations, the authority's 2026 budget, its 2026-2030 strategic plan, and the internal regulations of the GCC Accreditation Center. The Minister of Social Development, Osama Al-Alawi, participated in a workshop aimed at updating and activating the Unified GCC Ethical Charter for Social Workers. The event, organized by the Gulf Association for Social Workers and the Bahrain Philanthropic and Social Work Society in cooperation with the GCC Executive Office, seeks to enhance ethical and professional standards across the region's social sectors. The Minister said that social work is central to building cohesive and compassionate communities, highlighting the importance of updating the Charter to reflect Gulf values and modern practices. He underlined Bahrain's commitment to initiatives that empower people and promote sustainable social development, praising the shared Gulf vision for collaboration and progress in this vital field. The issuance of the Press and Electronic Media Law embodies the royal vision of building a modern media system based on the responsible freedom, transparency and credibility. The law also keeps pace with rapid digital and media transformations and reinforces the Kingdom of Bahrain's position as an environment that supports freedom of expression and responsible professional media. More details in this report.
Reflecting the vision of the Kingdom of Bahrain and an extension of the Development March, which made the media a partner in development and responsible for building awareness and preserving national unity, the media scene witnessed a new stage in its development and modernization. Affirming the continued royal support for the comprehensive development of national legislation in line with contemporary developments, His Majesty the King ratified the Press and Electronic Media Law, which reflects his firm belief in the importance of a free and responsible national media as a fundamental pillar in supporting sustainable development and consolidating the values of openness and awareness. His Majesty the King wanted a modern and enlightened legal system that supports the national press and media, enhances their constructive role in the process of progress, preserves the rights of journalists and media workers, and fulfills their aspirations to perform their duties and responsibilities with efficiency, ease, and high professionalism. His Majesty's ratification of the law marks a new phase in modernizing media and confirms that development in Bahrain is inseparable from the approach of partnership and integration between state institutions. His Majesty expressed appreciation for the constructive cooperation between the government, headed by His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister, and the legislative authority, which resulted in the issuance of a modern and comprehensive press and electronic media law that enhances the status of the profession and consolidates the values of responsibility and freedom together. This royal vision also emphasizes responsible freedom that balances the right to expression with the duty to abide by the law, so that the Bahraini press remains a model of professionalism and awareness, and a key driver of development and progress. His Majesty has reaffirmed his unwavering support for freedom of opinion and expression and his belief in the importance of the national media as an active partner in highlighting national achievements and supporting sustainable development. In this new phase, the national press renews its pledge to support the comprehensive development process of His Majesty the King and the result of institutional coordination that balances the protection of professional rights while ensuring an open media space that promotes awareness and knowledge and consolidates authentic national values.
The Shura Council delegation participated in the first session of the second legislative term of the Arab Parliament held in Egypt. The delegation indicated that this participation embodies Bahrain's firm commitment to supporting joint Arab cooperation and promoting dialogue and understanding. It affirmed that Bahrain remains steadfast in its support for the Palestinian cause, strengthening the Arab national security system and preserving the stability of the region. Member of the Shura Council and Arab Parliament's Political Affairs, Foreign Relations and National Security Committee, Dr. Adel Al-Maouda, explained that joint Arab parliamentary action is a fundamental pillar for protecting Arab national security and defending the just causes of the Arab nation. Member of the Shura Council and member of the Economic and Financial Affairs Committee of the Arab Parliament, Dr. Ibtisam Ad-Dallal, stated that strengthening Arab economic integration is a priority in supporting the comprehensive national security of Arab states. She commended the efforts of the Economic and Financial Affairs Committee in preparing initiatives aimed at stimulating investment, facilitating trade, and supporting sustainable economic development plans. The member of the Services Committee of the Shura Council and member of the Economic and Financial Affairs Committee of the Arab Parliament, Dr. Ibtisam Ad-Dallal, yesterday participated in a workshop organized by the Arab Parliament in cooperation with the General Secretariat of the Arab League on the guiding law adopted by the Arab Parliament concerning the regulating the prevention of food supply chain losses and waste. Dr. Ad-Dallal explained that the workshop comes within the framework of Bahrain's support for Arab and international efforts aimed at enhancing food security and achieving sustainable development. She emphasized that the exchange of legislative expertise among Arab countries constitutes a fundamental pillar for establishing legal frameworks that reduce food loss and waste and improving the efficiency of food supply chains. A delegation from the Parliamentary Division also participated in the meetings of the Standing Committee on Social and Cultural Affairs of the Asian Parliamentary Assembly held in Russia. Shura Council member Dr. Hani As-Saati affirmed that Bahrain has established a firm humanitarian approach that makes culture, coexistence and dialogue fundamental pillars of its sustainable development march. He noted that Bahrain has become a leading regional destination for hosting events that bring East and West together, highlighting its position as a center for dialogue and understanding among religions and cultures. He emphasized that building a future of peace and prosperity in Asia requires activating purposeful parliamentary diplomacy and promoting shared human values.